wordpress.com. We've typed in a name. I put in 2024 puppies. You need to put something different in here, and then you need to select the free version right here. And then there's this big blue button on the right. We're going to select that to continue. Okay, then it says choose your flavor of WordPress. Basically, we're going to stay with the free on all of this. We don't want to purchase anything. Okay, for this class today, we don't want to purchase anything. So we're going to start with free. And then you're going to kind of set up your goals, writing and publishing, selling online, promoting myself or my business. Um, 4 days premium. So we don't want anything that's going to cost us anything. So the selling's going to cost us. We could do other. I'm just going to do writing and publishing because that's basically what this website's going to be. And I'm going to do continue. You can give it a name, and I'm going to just do 2024 puppies. And then let's see, puppy power. I like that. You can see I've done this before. Mine came up with a tagline already. So you will go ahead and put in your blog name and then your tagline and then just continue. And here is where it will let you um, go ahead and write your first post, watch a video about writing your first post, choose a design, or we can skip over to the dashboard. Since I'm going to be showing you all of this, we're going to skip over to the dashboard. Now, these websites that we're building right now and that are getting created, so all of the dashboards being created, all the WordPress is creating the dashboard for us. All of this is being done behind the scenes. So it's building the database, it's connecting the database to the file structure, and all of that happened behind the scenes. You guys didn't have to do anything with it, right? Not one of you guys had to touch going into code. So it did it all behind the scenes for us, and we didn't have to do anything with it. Okay, so the dashboard is what I call the back end of a WordPress website. The back end of the WordPress website, again, I was telling you when we were doing the PowerPoint, is this left side is the menu side, the middle is usually your content, and the right is usually how you can structure the content. It's kind of just a good rule of thumbs when you're looking at a dashboard for WordPress. As you roll over the name post, it flies out the sub menu underneath it where it says all posts, add a new post, categories, tags. If I click on the word post, it drops those sub menus underneath it and makes the word post blue. So this is a way that I know I'm looking at the post menu options, and I can look at all posts, which I'm seeing right here. I can add a new post. I can add categories, or I can add tags. And categories and tags are kind of search engine optimization or SEO type of information that you will want to add to your website. Okay, so you can look at media, you can click on media, you can look at pages. Pages open up all pages and new pages. If you go, we don't have Woo, but appearances is themes and theme editor, and customization, just depending on which themes you have. This is the theme library that we have, and we have the availability to go out here and look at other themes, and we'll be talking about themes on the second or third night. Plugins shows us all the plugins that are out there that we're using. So these are all the ones that are available in this repository for WordPress to use. If you try to use one that is going to cost you something, it will actually tell you this is going to cost you this much to use this plugin. Okay, so the plugins I'll be working with will all be free plugins just to get us going. Settings, if you look at settings, it will jot down the settings, and this is all the information about settings. This actually is a good place where you can go in and put in your site icon. That will also give you the little favicon in the top left corner in your browser tab, this little favicon up here. This icon will display as your logo, and it will also display as your favicon. So you have the option to put that in. You can change the site title of this website. So this 2024 puppies, which is my site title, yours will be different, um, is this right here, where you can make that modification. Once you make changes on the right over here, you need to save. Okay, so if I made changes, I need to save. You will get this little green check that says it was saved successfully. Is everybody with me? Does everybody know where the thumbs up is on Zoom? Or you can say, yes, I'm with you. Either way. Yes, there's a
I
thumbs
got
up.
you.
Yes, I see them. Awesome. There's a lot of other icons, so I don't care which icon you use. Just if I ask for affirmation, if you're with me and you're okay, I'll look over and see if I get a thumbs up, okay? I love them. That little moving one is great. Um, so the other way to see the front of your website, okay, so if I roll over the top here, this is a status bar across the top. This is my username, and over here to the right, this is how I log out. If I keep scrolling over, there's like some notifications, there's a help. Um, I can read other people's blogs. Then I can come over to the left side where it says new, where I can create a new post, add media, I can add new pages, or I can add new users to my website. And then this is my site. This is the actual site that I'm working on right now. This little house is my site. And then if I come all the way over this W, it allows me to manage it and create more sites. And I think I have 4 sites now out here. So I would be able to come out and look at my other sites. But we're going to come back to this little house. We're all going to find the control key. Are you guys on Macs or PCs? I think it's the command key for you guys on Macs. And you're going to click it, hold it down, and click, and this will be the front of the website tab. So you'll have a tab that is the back of the website, and this is the front of the website. So what the website looks like on the front. So if somebody was looking at this website, this is how it's going to look. So you should have a tab that's showing you the front of the website, and you should have a tab that's showing you the back of the website. Is everybody with me?
I haven't found it yet, I guess.
Okay. So if
I have a Mac.
you have a Mac. So
Yeah.
do you have a command key?
Yes.
Hold the command key down and click this. Did that
And
do
click.
it?
Nope.
Do you have a control key?
I do.
Hold the control key down and click this. Did it open up another
Mm,
tab?
No. Well, it opened up in a tag, but it's um, Mac instructions.
Well, I mean,
How about I'll try Shift command? No, that did it. It was Shift command.
okay, shift command on your Mac opens
Yeah.
another tab for you. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Um, I always thought it was command, so I'm so sorry about the Mac misunderstanding there. Okay, so that helps me a little bit. Shift command, if you're on a Mac, will open up a second tab, and this will be the front of your website. Now, your guys' websites or everybody else's websites might look different than the front of my website because we all might be on different themes. Don't worry about it. We're all going to get on the same theme. But I just wanted you to see the front of your website versus the dashboard or the back end of your website. Okay. So go ahead and be able to click between those two.
Yeah.
Okay, so that you feel fairly comfortable going to the front or the back of your website. I just want you to feel very comfortable going to the front of the website or the back of the website. What we're going to do is we're all going to get onto the same theme. So we're all going to be at the dashboard or the back of the website, and we're going to click on appearance. We're going to make sure we're on themes. So it's showing us that I'm on POMA. That's the active theme that I'm on. I'm going to look for 20, if I can spell right, 2020. I think I'm going to do 2020, just so that we get kind of an older theme. Did I spell 20 right? Ugh, I don't think so. 20. Oh, yeah, I did. I did. I just doubting myself. So you will see that Automatic does a theme for each year: 2020, 2024, 2021, 2019, 2016. So you should be able to see all of those themes. If I click on the theme, it should be able to show me a demo of the site and show me what it's going to look like. So this is kind of what it's going to look like. I have the availability to look at it, like what it's going to look at tablet, what it's going to look like on the phone. There's the menu there. And close it, and I can activate this design. So I would like us all to be on the same one just to basically get an idea of what we're all doing the same thing. So I don't want it to look different or anybody feel uncomfortable. If you feel comfortable with it looking different, I don't have any problem with anything you're on. Okay. Just be aware your website may on the front end look different than mine. Okay. So you can pick any theme you want. But if you want to be where I am and be on the same theme, let's be on 2020. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this theme and activate 2020. Um, so 2020 has what is called the customizer, which allows us to customize the design of the website. So this is where we can customize this design. If I go and look at the customizer, it opens up another menu that allows me to customize the look and feel of this website. It also gives me some of the functionality things that I want to work with. And one of the things I want to work with is all the way down here at home page settings. And now, if you're on another theme, you may not have this option. Is anybody on another theme that is not seeing this option? Is everybody with me? Give me a thumbs up.
Yes. I don't know where the thumbs up
That's
is.
okay. Yes is perfect. Okay, so we're going to go to home page settings. And I would like to WordPress started out as a blogging platform. Okay, because it started out as a blogging platform, most themes that are created create your homepage as your blog homepage. Most people want to have a static homepage. Okay, and so this actually has it set up as a static homepage. So, welcome Swiss Museum, and I think that's okay, but I think I'm going to change mine to puppies. Okay, is actually I think I'm just going to call my homepage home. Okay, and I'm just going to add that. So my homepage is going to be home, and it's going to look really ugly now. It's not going to have that welcome to Swedish Museum art. The blog page, I'm going to actually change that to puppy news. So this allows us to create pages on the fly in the customizer that allows us to create pages. Okay, when you guys create pages with HTML, you have to go into an editor, you have to put in your head, you have to put in all of the body content, you have to put in all the tags, right? We didn't have to do any of that, right? We just had to put in a name and boom, we have pages created. So I'm going to go ahead and save those changes. Right now, I don't really like this menu going across the top. So I'm going to make some modifications to my menu. That's the next thing I'm going to do. This menu is pretty ugly right now. Okay, everybody with me? You put in a home page, you put in a news page, you called it news, you called it post. I don't care what you called it. Whatever you want to call that, I just wanted to make some modifications of your page names. Take time. There's no rush to doing this. Perfect. Thank you.
Mm.
Any questions at this point on what we're doing? So far, we've just created a couple pages and we've said that our home page is going to be a static page and our blog post page, we've just changed the name of where the posts are going to drop into. So pages are usually static information, not that they have to be static information. And post pages are usually the page that holds all the posts, and the posts are usually newest to oldest. And it's like the drive of content that goes to your website.
Um, my I don't have the navigation at the top
Did you do a
of
save?
mine.
Did you do save?
Yeah, I saved
And your pages that you
my
created didn't go to the top.
my name went to the top, but I still have the art of connection in the middle and no navigation at the top.
Okay. Well,
I refreshed my page and it popped up.
oh, okay. So
Yeah,
a
I have the same
refresh.
problem.
So you might have to do a refresh with the refresh of the browser to allow it to pop up.
Oh,
Thank you guys.
okay.
Did that work?
Yes, that worked.
Awesome. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is go to menus. With menus, you have to create the name of the menu. So this is the top of my website. So I usually call this top nav. You can call it anything you want as long as you remember that this is the top of the website menu. So I usually do top nav, but again, call it anything you want. And so I am going to say that this is the desktop horizontal, the mobile, and I'm not going to say anything else. Those are the two I'm going to have it go to. So I have the name of the menu is top nav, and then I went to underneath it where it says menu location. I said this is desktop horizontal menu, and this is a horizontal menu across the top of my web page. And then I'm also going to have it as a mobile menu. So the way I set up this menu is going to be for both of those. So I'm going to
I'm
go.
sorry, but I still don't have a menu.
Okay,
I have
did
the word
you?
men. I have the
Okay,
word menu on the right top.
right. So if you click menu here, do you see this menu here?
Let me go back.
Are you in the customizer?
No.
Okay, so if you're not in the customizer, so if you're not in the customizer and you're here and you're seeing menu here, that's not where I want you to be. I
Okay,
want you to be in this customize option here under appearance. And then you should open up another menu that's a white menu. The other one was a black menu. This one's a white menu. But the color could be different just depending on the theme you're on. Okay, so that this could look different. This menu could look different depending on the theme you're on.
okay, so I'm there.
Okay, then click the word menus
Menu.
and then
Yeah,
create new menu
I got
and name
create.
it anything you want. Like I said, I'm doing top nav, but as long as
I
you know
did
what it
that.
is.
I did
Um,
that.
and then do menu locations, desktop, and mobile, and then do next. Okay, so now this allows us to add pages or items to our menu. So we're going to click this add items that's over here on the left. It's going to say add items. So we're going to click on that, and I'm going to select my home, which is my front page, my about, my puppy news. Okay, so those are going to be the pages that I have. Okay, if I want to add more items or posts or categories or whatever I want, or even a custom link here, I have the option to typing in what I want the text of the custom link to be, and then grabbing the URL and putting that in there. I have the availability to grabbing one of the already existing posts and making them part of my menu also. At this point, I don't want to do anything but pages. Okay, pages is all I want to do. So I can actually add new pages if I want. Okay, by I know FAQs are always a really good um, way to get information to people. So FAQs, and then because mine's about puppies and I'm going to be doing about fostering puppies, I'm also going to put in volunteer, or maybe I'll put staff. Staff might be easier because then I can put volunteers underneath that. So then I'll put in um, and let's put in, um, let's do CEO. Okay, so staff I have there. So then I can come over here. So you should have your pages created. This created all of the pages. We just created them really quickly. They all have nothing on them. They're all empty pages. But I have a lot of things that I can start working with now because I have all of these pages. When I go over to the menu, you will see that there's this four-sided arrow here.
Don't
And
touch the bin.
as I click on that, I can click and drag one of those menu items, okay, and rearrange it. So I actually want staff to be after about. So I'm going to move staff up to after about with the four-sided arrow. Is everybody with me now? I don't want to be going on if I'm
No, I'm not.
Okay, did you get pages created? You just came over here.
No, I'm not to there even. I'm. Where did you go to get to customizing menus? You look
Oh,
at the
okay, so
top.
that's underneath menus.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had here. So I
Oh,
have, so you click on your top nav or whatever you called yours, and you click on the arrow that points to the right,
okay.
and it drops down and shows you what's there. And there may not be anything there. And if there's nothing there, you have to come to the bottom of that where it says add items, and it opens up the list of pages that have been created. If there's no pages that have been created, you can add more pages right here.
Okay.
Okay, so go
I'm there.
ahead
Okay.
and add your pages, and then with the four-headed arrow, you can modify and make submenus by just pulling the menu item over to the right a little bit. Or you can make a submenu. So you have the availability to make a single sub or a sub menu. And if I look over here, I can actually see there's going to be a drop-down arrow underneath staff. And I'm going to pull FAQs after staff. So go ahead, make your menu, have a couple sub items that are in your menu, and then go ahead and save your changes. Anytime you're in the customizer, to get back to the other menu, there's a little X here, or there is an arrow that allows you to get back to the customizer menu. And you just keep pointing to the left until you get back to this menu. And this is the availability to allow us to work on another customizer item. If I want to go back to where I was, I select the menus again, select the name of my menu, and then I can come in here, add more items. I can modify the way this looks, or I can go back. If I want to exit the customizer completely, I come to the top left of the customizer where there is this X at the top left here. And I just close that, and that will take me back to my dashboard. Well, take me back to the customizer and then back to the dashboard. Making me a liar. Okay, so you have the front and the back of your website now as tabs. This is the dashboard of your website, and this is the front of your website. Right now, this looks like the old theme. I'm going to have to refresh that, and this is the new theme. Okay, if you guys will let me know when you're done with that, and you can see the front and the back of your website.
Well, I can see the front and back, but I still don't have, it says at the top nav